Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from the new sports complex, the University of Oregon new sports complex, used to be Concordia College. It's 6A Mount Hood Conference baseball featuring the Central Catholic Rams. The Rams' opponent tonight, it's the Sandy Pioneers. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be calling the game. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Give you the Mount Hood Conference standings right now as we head into this game. Here they are. Right now, Mount Hood Conference, this is taking into account all the league games that happened last night. Clackamas on top, they're 9-0. Second is Barlow, they're 7-2. They did lose last night. Sandy and Nelson tied for third. They're both 5-4. Reynolds is fifth. They're 4-5. Gresham and Central Catholic tied for sixth. They're both 3-6. And David Douglas is number 8, and they are 0-9. Overall, Clackamas is 16-2 and currently ranked number 2 in the state. There were games across the Mount Hood Conference last night. Here's the results of those games. Nelson at home beat David Douglas 7-1. Reynolds on the road beat Barlow. That was only the second league loss of the season for Barlow. It also knocked him out of the top 10 in the state. That score in that game was Reynolds 4, Barlow 1. Clackamas shut out Gresham at Clackamas 10-0. And the Rams, a big win last night in Sandy as they beat the Pioneers 5-2. Here's the schedule tonight in the Mount Hood Conference, starting with this game, of course, and Sandy here. This is the home game for Central Catholic. Nelson is at David Douglas. Barlow is at Reynolds. That's a big game for both of those two teams. And then Clackamas at Gresham. All right, teams have completed their warm-ups. Rams getting ready for the start. Set the Rams defensively. Across the outfield, Jake Wright, Sam Smith, Silvano Lopez. At third base for the Rams, Will Emerson. Shortstop is Spencer Ames. Second base, Jet Jones. First base, Luke Lucas. Behind the plate, Jake Pockmeyer. And on the mound, Cole Magagi. Cole, the right-handed freshman, due up for the Pioneers this inning. And stepping into the box, this is the shortstop, Cal Green, number 9, right-handed hitter, steps into the box. He'll be followed by Camden Lubert and Luke Corpon. Fouled back. Lubert is the right fielder. Corpon is the third baseman. Second pitch. Outside, even the count up 1-1. Top of the first. Thanks for joining us here on Oregon Sports Beat. Beautiful night for baseball. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful field. 2-2. Huge dimensions on this baseball field. Outside, the count goes full. Caught the outside corner. First batter, first strikeout. Number 8, Camden Lubert, the right fielder, right-handed hitter in the box. 1 out. Freshman right-hander in the middle on the hill, right down the middle. Caught the outside corner again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the first. There's a ball popped up behind second base. Center fielder coming in. Sam Smith makes the catch. 2 down. Luke Corpin at the plate. He's the third baseman. Another right-handed hitter. Wide strike zone for the umpire. Another pitch on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. That ball low. Even the count up, 1-1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit sharply down to second base. Lopez up with it over to first. Side retired. Ground out 4-3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the first, and the Rams will send up Sam Smith, Spencer Ames, and Luke Lucas. On the mound for the Sandy Pioneers, it is Bowden Wolf. Right-hander. I mentioned earlier the Rams, 3-6 in the Mount Hood Conference, 9-9 overall. Here's the top 10 teams in the state right now. Number 1, Tualatin. 2 is Clackamas. Jesuit 3, Willamette 4. South Salem is 6. Westland moved up to 5. So Westland 5, South Salem 6, Sherwood 7, Sheldon 8, Newburgh 9, and Barlow dropped out of the top 10, replaced by Lake Oswego. Across the outfield for the Pioneers, Davis in left, Hedden in center, Lubert in right, infield, Cavern at third, Green at shortstop, Randall at second, Scott at first base, Cyril Perut behind the plate, Bowden Wolf on the mound, the right-hander.
On the mound for the Pioneers, number 25, Bowden Wolf.
All right, finishes warm up, throw down to second. Sam Smith.
For the Rams, number 4, center fielder, Sam Smith.
Smith, the center fielder. Left-handed hitter. First one we've seen tonight. Sharp hit ball down to third base. Tough one to handle. Goes by the third baseman. So first batter for the Rams. Safe down at first. Smith brings up Spencer Ames, the shortstop.
Number 1, shortstop, Spencer Ames.
Ames, another left-handed hitter. Rams open with 2 left-handed hitters. Smith with the lead down at first. Goes. Ball hit up the middle. Going to step on second base. Over to first. Tried to scoop it. Went loose. Got the runner at second.
Now batting, number 22, the first baseman, Lucas.
All right. First baseman Luke Lucas up. Lucas, number 22, right-handed hitter. One out, one on. Ball one. Throw over to first, not in time. That last play, that was a ball hit right over second baseman. Right over second base. Those are the kind usually you can step on second and throw to first. Not in time, though. High. Jake Pockmeyer on deck. Another throw over to first, dive back. Wolf comes set, throws, fouled back into the netting. Wolf looks over at first. Swing and a miss. Another snap throw over to first. They're keeping Ames close over at first base. Lucas back in the box. Popped up. Chance for the catcher, and he got it. Popped out to the catcher. And that'll bring Jake Pockmeyer up. Pockmeyer, the cleanup hitter. Runner's still down at first, but now two out. Pockmeyer, right-handed hitter. High outside. There's the ball, caught the outside corner. Wolf set, another snap throw over to first. High. Two balls, one strike, two out, runner on first, bottom of the first, no score. Hit high in center field and caught. For the Rams, no runs, one hit, one run left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the second, or top of the second, I'm sorry, and it will be Wolf Bowden, the DH, Carter Boys, and then the catcher, Gage Schilperud. Thanks for joining us here. Oregon Sports Beat bringing you Mount Hood Conference baseball featuring the Central Catholic Rams.
Dumpster fire. We're good.
All right, ready for the top of the second.
Now batting, number 25, Bowden Wolf.
Bowden Wolf, the pitcher, another right-handed hitter. Chopper down to third base and over to first.
Now batting, number 10, Carter Boyes.
Emerson over to Lucas that time. Carter Boyes, the DH, right-handed hitter. Haven't seen a left-hander yet for the Pioneers. Foul down the third baseline. Rams won last night in Sandy 5-2. High outside. Low. And high, ball four, walked him. First walk of the game.
Now batting, number 12, Gage Skill Perort. Is that right? I Googled it.
All right, the batter is the catcher, number 2. Outside, Greg Skilperut.
Skill Perort.
Skilperort. It's Dutch, right?
Yes.
Dutch, okay. Skilperort, the catcher, number 12. Another right-handed hitter. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. Chopper down third base, foul. On deck, the first baseman, Henry Scott. Wow.
Good pitch, Colt.
He's been giving the umpire's been giving the pitchers that outside corner, not that time. Did that time, though. Is that a makeup call? Makeup call. All right, this is Henry Scott,
Now batting, number 6, Henry Scott.
first baseman. Another right-handed hitter. Strike. Starts him off with a strike. Throw, snap over to first. Carter gets back. Carter down to first on the walk. Outside. Two balls, one strike, one out. Runner down at first on the walk. There's that outside corner. One ball, two strikes. Foul. Still, one ball, two strikes. Foul tip and caught. So for the Pioneers, no runs, no hits, one runner left on base from the walk at the end of inning and a half. Our score, Sandy nothing, Central Catholic coming to bat. For the Rams, it will be Luke Hanna, the DH, Cole Magagi, the pitcher, and then Servano Lopez, the right fielder. If you haven't had a chance to come out and see the field that the Rams are playing at now here, this used to be Concordia College. It's now University of Oregon. Took over the athletic fields, and Central Catholic plays their home games here now. It's a beautiful facility. They play baseball and softball here on the same field. They changed the markings for the softball games. We did a Rams game here last week. Luke Hanna, the DH. Right-handed hitter, number 14.
Luke Hanna.
High, ball one. Fouled back, one ball, one strike. Any of the hitters have walk-up music?
We do have walk-up music.
You do?
We have not been able to get it figured out yet.
All right, working on that. There's a foul down the third base line. No balls, two strikes. Hitters select music they want to be played while they're walking up to the plate. It's kind of fun. Another foul ball. No balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss. First strikeout for Wolf.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Dave Hall here with our mechanical genius, Steve Roberts, the master of the mechanics. I'm still having trouble figuring out when the switch says on or off. Inside, ball one. Another pitch inside. There's a sharp hit ball. Oh, nice leap by the third baseman. Snags that second out. Line out to 5. This will bring up Servando Lopez.
Number 3, Servando Lopez.
Lopez, the right fielder. Oh, inside. High and inside. Lopez just turned out of the way. No balls, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the second, no score. And that one hit him. Close on the first one. So down to first, hit by pitcher.
Now batting second base, Jet Jones.
Second baseman, number 23, Jet Jones, steps into the box. Rams have had altogether 3 base runners. Smith in the first, Spencer Ames in the first. Smith was part of an attempt to double play and was out. Now the third base runner, Lopez, on a hit by pitch. Jones, high. Jet Jones in the box. The pitch. Lines that ball. That's going to drop. It does. Down the left field line. It's going to go to the wall. See if the runner, they're signaling him home. Here comes the runner home. Looking for a triple. Head slide. Yes, a triple. A triple and an RBI. Lopez scores. Jet triples. Big hit and an RBI for Jet.
Now batting third base, Will Emerson.
Emerson to the plate, 2 out, runner down to third base. 1 run in, Rams lead 1-0. Beautiful hit ball right down the line and went to the wall. Swing and a miss. Actually, it's not a wall, it's netting that's up out there. Hit up the middle, that's going to score a run. And a single and an RBI for Will Emerson.
Now batting center fielder, number 4, Sam Smith.
Bring Sam Smith back up to the plate. He singled in the first. Ball goes to the backstop. Emerson's going to hold up. 2 runs for the Rams. 2 runs on 2 hits. Smith set. Another hard hit ball down to second and over to first. Good job scooping that up and headed over to first by Tanner Randall. For the Rams that inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 2, our score, Central Catholic 2, Sandy nothing. Rams turn that into 2 scoring opportunities. Lopez hit by a pitch. Jones tripled in Lopez, and then Will Emerson singled in Jet Jones.
Number 3, Talon Davis.
The left fielder, Talon Davis, is number 3. Davis. Another right-handed hitter. Foul tip. No balls, 1 strike. Ball hit to right field. It's going to be foul. Deep but foul. Outside. Top of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. That's the 3rd one. I'm sorry, 4th.
Now batting number 22, Luke Hatton.
And in fact, that's 3 straight strikeouts. At the plate, the center fielder, Luke Hatton, number 22. Inside, ball 1. And Sandy, 9 right-handed hitters. Sharp hit ball down to second base. Up and over. Retired. Nice job over there by Tandon Randall.
Now batting number 9, Cal Green.
We'll go back to the top of the order for Sandy. Cal Green. He struck out to start the game. Low, ball 1. Outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Another strike. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. For the Pioneers in the top of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base after 2.5. Our score, Central Catholic 2, Sandy nothing. Pioneers have had 1 base runner, and that was the walk to Carter Boys. Coming up in the bottom of the 3rd for the Rams, it will be Spencer Ames, Luke Lucas, and Jake Packmeyer. Rams, 2 runs, 3 hits. We're moving right along in this game. 3 innings and 30 minutes. This is the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting shortstop, Spencer Ames.
Ames, he was part of that attempted double play in the 1st inning after Sam Smith had got on with a single, hit the ball to second. able to get Smith at second, but not Ames at first. Left-handed hitter. Bowden Wolf sets. There's a ball hit deep to right field. Is that going to stay fair? No. Foul ball. Sliding dive for the ball over there, but couldn't get to it. Camden Lubert over there in right field. All the way into foul territory. Made a slide. Got a glove on it, but not able to bring it down. Ames, the shortstop. Hit that one foul down the first baseline.
I took Instagram and Facebook off my main page. I didn't delete it. I just took it so I don't. It's 11 o'clock at night. Just, I was like, I need to be off this stuff. I get notifications.
High outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third. That ball fouled down the third baseline. High and outside, a walk.
Good boy, Spence.
Luke Lucas up.
Now batting first base, number 22, Lucas.
Lucas popped out to the catcher in the first. All right, conference going on at the mound. Umpire came out, broke it up. Now we're set. Lucas steps in the box. Popped foul. Wolf set inside. Throw over to first. Bowden's Wolf's got a snap throw, and he's used it a number of times already. Rams getting a big lead, though. There's a ball hit sharply to third base. Going to go to second. 1 over to first. Double play.
Now batting, the catcher, number 9, Jake Packmeyer.
Packmeyer up. He flied out to center in the first. A double play cleared the bases. Foul ball. Foul ball down the third baseline. We're set. High. Low. Another high pitch, 3 straight balls, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the third, 2-0 Rams. And caught the top, strikeout. Let's see, that is the second strikeout of the game for Wolf. Rams, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We finished 3. Our score, Central Catholic 2, Sandy nothing. Coming up for the Pioneers here in the top of the 4th, it'll be Camden Lubert, Luke Corpon, and Bowden Wolf. Appropriate. They're playing put me in coach. All right, again, coming up for Pioneers, Camden Lubert, the right fielder, Luke Harpon, the third baseman, and Bowden Wolf, the pitcher.
Who's that after Lubert? What position? Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Shortstop.
Third base.
Up to bat, right fielder, Camden Lubert.
Lubert flied out to center in the first. Strike. Lubert, Corpon, and Bowden Wolf. There's a ball hit towards second. Randall up with it over to first. Wow, close play at first base. Just in time.
Up to bat,
Ground out,
base,
6-3.
Luke Corpon.
Luke Corpon up. He grounded out to second base in the first. Another ball hit to the shortstop. Up, over to first. Nice play. 2 straight ground outs. Two batters retired. Ground out. Yes. Ground out. 6-3. The first ground out was to the second baseman, 4-3. That was 6-3. Bowden Wolf, he grounded out to third in the second. Pioneers have had 1 base runner, and that was Carter Boys in the second. He walked. Outside. Top of the 4th. Strike. Rams are taking advantage of those pitches that are on the outside corner.
Well, I was thinking, like, oh, he's coming up, so I was rushing back. So I was like, no, I don't know.
And there's a walk. Second base runner,
Boys. Now batting number 10, Carter. Boys.
Boys up. He has one of the walks. 2 down. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And we're going to have a conference at the mound. Pioneers have had 2 base runners, both on walks. There's a strike again on the outside corner. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner on first, 2-0 Rams. Top of the 4th. Ball hits to center field. Back on the ball, and Sam Smith comes up with it. For the Pioneers, no runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. After 3.5, Rams lead 2-0. And Sandy Pioneers have had 2 base runners, both on walks. All right, coming up for the Rams in the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Luke Hanna, the DH, Cole Magaki, the pitcher, and Servano Lopez, the right fielder. One of those players gets on, and we'll see Jet Jones, who tripled in the 2nd. Bowden Wolf still on the mound for the Pioneers.
Now batting designated hitter, Luke Hanna.
Hanna at the plate, the DH. He struck out in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Jet Jones was at a RBI in this game. Will Emerson was an RBI. There's a ball hit high. Shortstop underneath it, drifts back. Cal Green.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Cole Magaki.
Cole Magaki up. Lined out to third in the second. Got the outside corner, no balls, one strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Outside. Magaki thought about it, pulled it back at the last second. Fouled back into the net. Swing and a miss. Strikeout.
Now batting left field, number 3, Servando Lopez.
Second strikeout of the game for Bowden Wolf. Into the box, Servando Lopez was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the second. High. Got the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out. Oh, threw it behind him, hit by pitch. Guess what? That's 2. Hit by pitch in the second, hit by pitch here in the fourth.
Now batting second base, number 23, Jet Jones.
Jet Jones up, the second baseman, number 23, tripled in the second and knocked in a run and scored a run. Swung at a pitch that might have been outside of the ball. No balls, 1 strike. Runner goes, and the throw will have to go to first base, and does. Ground out, 6-3 for the Rams. No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base. Our score at the end of 4, Central Catholic 2, Sandy nothing. We'll go to the top of the 5th for the Pioneers and due up. Skilper out. Henry Scott and Talon Davis. And these 3 hitters that are due up this inning, Magagi has struck out all 3 of them. In fact, Magagi has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 strikeouts are in the game.
Now batting number 12, Gage Skilperort.
Gage Skilperort. Struck out in the second. Oh, hit by pitch.
Now batting number 6, Henry Scott.
Henry Scott up. He struck out in the second. We've had 3 batters hit by pitches in this game, including Servano Lopez twice. Bunt, foul. Wave to the bunt, throw back down to first. Got the runner at first. So picked off the runner down to first. Great throw that time down there by Jake Backmeyer. And a great tag applied on the play by Luke Lucas. High. So Pioneers get a base runner and immediately get picked off. Swing and a miss. Catcher picked it up, going to throw it down to first.
Now batting number 3, Talon Davis.
This will bring up Talon Davis. He struck out in the third. Magaki now with 6 strikeouts. Popped up. Third base calling for it. And in on the ball, Will Emerson. Pop up to 5 for the Pioneers in the 5th. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. After 4.5, our score, Rams 2, Pioneers nothing. Is Barlow a hit in the game? Because they lost last night. Barlow, of course, is Reynolds. Wow. All right, for the Rams this inning, bottom of the 5th, it will be Will Emerson. Then we'll go back to the top of the order, Sam Smith and Spencer Ames. Again, Emerson, Smith, and Ames up.
Now batting third base, Will Emerson.
Emerson singled in the 2nd. And he has an RBI. The Rams 2 RBIs in this game. Jet Jones has 1, Will Emerson has the other. Fouled. In fact, Emerson drove in Jones after he tripled. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. That's strikeout number 3 for Bowden Wolf.
Center fielder, Sam Smith.
Sam Smith at the plate. Grounded out to short in the 1st, grounded out to 2nd in the 2nd. Left-handed hitter in the box. Outside, ball one. Ball hit over the shortstop's head. Going to go to the center field. Going to try to make it to second. Dive, yes. Smith was a stand-up double.
Now batting, shortstop, Spencer Ames.
Spencer Ames, the shortstop, reached first in the first inning on fielder's choice. Walked in the third. Swing and a miss. So 1 on, 1 out. Ames at the plate, 0-1 the count. Fouled that back. No balls, 2 strikes. Luke Lucas on deck. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tried to get him to chase something out there. Another ball high and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back to the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count stays the same. Outside, full count, 3-2. Smith down to second. Throw goes into center field. Tried to throw at second base. And ahead to third now. Smith. Pitcher spun around, threw it to the right. Went into center field. Smith took off into third. So now down at third with 1 out. Full count on Ames. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Here comes the throw back home. And safe. Catcher dropped the ball. Picked it up. Threw down to first to get the runner at first. On the throw back, Sam Smith scored.
Now batting, first base, number 22, Luke Lucas.
All right, Luke Lucas up 3-0 Rams. Smart play by Smith that time. Great slide. Lucas popped out to the catcher in the first, grounded out to the shortstop in the third. Inside. Smith, very smart on that play. Came down the line, watched it close, thought he had time, took off. He was really flying. Nice head first slide. Got to run. No RBI on that. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Rams lead 3-0 now. Outside. Off-speed pitch. Swing. Miss.
Good swing there, Luke.
Full count to Lucas. There's a ball hit high. Center fielder calls for it. I'm sorry, right fielder calls for it. Makes the catch. Lubert with the catch. For the Rams. 1 run. 1 hit. Nobody left on base. At the end of 5, our score, Central Catholic 3, Sandy nothing. And coming up for the Pioneers here in the top of the 6th, it will be, we'll go back to the top of the order, Cal Green, Camden Lubert, and Luke Corpon. Six strikeouts in the game for Cole Magagi.
Now batting number 22, Luke Hatton.
I'm sorry, we're at the bottom of the order, not the top of the order. It's Luke Hatton. Luke grounded out to second base in the 3rd inning. So it's Hatton, Green, and Lubert. Swing and a miss. All right, look for the ump down at first base. Said the batter didn't go, so it's a ball. Low. There's a strike. Batter looked. 7th strikeout for Magaki.
Number 9, Cal Green.
Now we go back to the top of the order. Cal Green, he's 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Inside, ball 1. Foul ball. Oh, almost hit the batter in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Sharp ball hit the short underneath the glove, and that'll be the first base hit. First base hit of the game for Sandy Pioneers.
Now batting number 8, Camden Lubert.
So Magagi goes 5 1/3 without giving up a hit. Outside. Ball hit. Center field underneath it, and the catch for Sam Smith.
Now batting number 2, Luke Corbin.
All right. The third baseman, Will Corpin, grounded out to second in the first, grounded out to short in the fourth. Swing and a miss. There's the ball lined into right field. That'll be a base hit. And going to hold the runner. And the throw from right field got the runner at second base trying to go back. So that is a single for Corpin. And the runner cut down at second base on the throw. So for Sandy, no runs, 2 hits, 1 runner left on base. Our score after 5.5, Rams 3, Pioneers nothing. Due up for the Rams, Jake Packmeyer, Luke Hanna, and Cole Magagi. Bottom of the 6th for the Rams. 3-0 the lead. We've been playing an hour and 11 minutes.
Been fast. It's next Thursday. Yeah. Now batting for the Rams, the catcher, Jake Packmeyer.
Packmeyer flied out to center in the first, struck out in the third. Got the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. First hitter here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Center fielder coming in. Shortstop, or second baseman going back. Caught the ball.
Now batting number 5, Jake White.
All right. Jake Wright hitting. Now he's the right fielder. The DH is in this spot, so he's hitting for himself. Strike. Again, Luke Hanna's the DH. He was hitting in the 5th spot for Wright. Popped up in the air. Shortstop underneath it and comes up with it. That's Cole Green. 2 pop-ups.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Cole Magaki.
Magaki up. He lined out to third in the 2nd and struck out in the 4th. Foul down the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Little nubber. Dropped in front of the shortstop over to first. Yes. for the Rams. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 6, our score, Rams 3, Pioneers nothing. Due up for the Pioneers here in the bottom or top of the 7th. It will be Bowden Wolf, Carter Boys, and Gage Skillperot. Magagi looking to go the distance, get a shutout. Throw down to second. We're ready to get the top of the 7th started.
Now batting number 25, Bowden Wolf.
Bowden Wolf grounded out to third in the 2nd, walked in the 4th. Low, ball 1. Took something off of that one. Strike down the middle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball hit the center field underneath it. Smith, yes.
Now batting number 10, Carter Boys.
That might be the hardest hit ball of the game for the Pioneers. Carter Boys, the DH. Boys walked in the 2nd, flied out to center in the 4th. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Magagi has walked 2 in the game. 7 strikeouts, 2 walks. Fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, inside. Did that hit him? That hit? No. All right, a walk. We've got a base runner. 1 down. Skillperot struck out in the 2nd. He was hit by a pitch in the 5th. High, ball 1. Runner down at first, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Rams lead 3-0. We're going to have a conference at the mound. All right, umpires are going to go out and break this up.
Go, Colt.
If I'm the coach going out there, I'd probably say throw strikes, let your infield back you up. Let's get out of here. There's the ball straight back to the pitch over the second base. That's going to be a base hit. Boys is going to go down to second on the single. Third hit of the game for the Pioneers.
Henry Scott.
The first baseman, Henry Scott, struck out in the second, struck out in the fifth. Strike, outside corner. There's another throw down to first, runner back in time. Packmeyer on the throw. He's already picked off one runner down there. Foul. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a strikeout, a throw back down to first. 8 strikeouts in the game now for Magagi.
Now batting number 3, Talon Davis.
8 strikeouts for Magagi. He's got Henry Scott, 3 of them. This is Talon Davis. Davis struck out in the second. Popped out to third base in the fifth. He went around. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Runners at first and second. Set. Magagi trying to get a shutout here. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, another hit batsman. That's 4. Now the bases are full. Boys moves up to third.
Now batting number 22.
Skillport down at second.
Here we go, Cole.
Davis down at first. The batter is Luke Hatton, the center fielder. Grounded out to second in the third, struck out in the sixth. Foul. No balls, 1 strike. 2 out. Hard chopper. That's going to go through. That's going to score at least 1. Going to score 2. Hatton with a single. Boys scores. Skillport scores.
Now batting number 9, Cal Green.
Talon Davis down to second. A single for Hatton. and 2 RBIs. And we go back to the top of the order. Cal Green struck out in the first, struck out in the third. Singles last time up. Rams got a pitcher up in the bullpen. 3-2 our score, top of the 7th. Runners at first and second with 2 out. Cal Green at the plate. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mikaki put a little bit of extra on that one. Peckmeyer set up to the outside. Nice backhanded play by the catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Foul into the net. Count stays 2-2. Rams won last night 5-2. This is 3-2 right now. There's a ball chopped. Foul down the first baseline. There's a ball hit to right field and over the head of the right fielder. That's going to score 2. A stand-up triple. And 2 RBIs. Green. Davis scores. Hatton scores. And Pioneers take the lead 4-3 with 4 runs here in the top of the 7th. And we'll have a pitching change. So there's still a runner down at third base. That's on the stand-up triple by Cal Green. 2 out. Let's see, number 1 is our pitcher. Spencer Ames.
Will Emerson's on the mound. On the mound for the Rams, Will Emerson.
Oh, I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. Will Emerson is on the mound, the sophomore. Needs to get out of this inning. Rams will go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Rams will have coming up in the bottom of the 7th Servano Lopez, Jet Jones, and Will Emerson. All right, so we got to change down at third base. 23 is Jet Jones moves down to third.
Now batting number 8, Camden Lubert.
Cam Lubert has got that runner down at third. Pioneers lead 4-3. Strange to be saying that. First pitch, a strike. Lubert flied out in the first, grounded out in the fourth, flied out in the sixth. Another strike. No balls, 2 strikes. High. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Foul. Count stays 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at third, top of the 7th. Pioneers lead now 4-3. Fly ball hit to right field and foul. Oh, I'm sorry. Down the line, it was caught. Caught out there in right field. Lopez, so for the Pioneers in the 7th. 4 runs. Let me get your hits here. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 runner left on base. At the end of 6.5, our score, Sandy 4, Central Catholic 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. 2 up for the Rams, Servano Lopez, Jet Jones, and Will Emerson. Bowden Wolf stays on the mound for the Pioneers. Lopez in the box.
Servando Lopez.
Lopez has been up twice, and he's been hit by a pitcher twice. He scored a run. Low, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Rams need a base runner any way they can get it. Inside, 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lopez taking it all the way. Fouled it back. Now the count's full. Inside, ball 4. Lopez walks. There's the base runner. Lopez has been on every time he's been up.
Now batting, second base. Number 23, Jet Jones.
Lopez has been hit by a pitcher twice and walked. Jones tripled in the 2nd, grounded out to short in the 4th. bunts back into the netting. Lays down a bunt. Going to be a good one. Throw has to go to first. And Lopez advances down to second. Sacrifice for Jones.
Now batting the pitcher, number 7, Will Emerson.
All right, Will Emerson up. Emerson singled in the second. Struck out in the fifth. High, ball one. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. First base underneath it. And the catch. 2 outs. Henry Scott over there at first base.
Now batting center field, Sam Smith.
Sam Smith up, grounded out in the first, grounded out in the second, doubled in the fifth and scored a run. Runner in scoring position. That is Servando Lopez down at second, 2 out. The leadoff hitter, Sam Smith, at the plate. Needs a hit in the gap. Score that run from second. Spencer Ames on deck. High, outside, ball one. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung at an inside pitch.
Let's go, Sam.
High, caught the outside corner though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, bottom of the 7th. Rams trail 4-3. You'd think Bowden Wolf might have a couple of pitches to waste here. See if he can get Ames to chase something, or I'm sorry, get Smith to change something. Outside, way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, he wanted to see if Smith had chased something. He didn't. Another one way outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on second. Bottom of the 7th. Pioneers lead 4-3. fouled back. Just got a piece of that ball. There's the ball hit to second. Up with the ball over to first. Game over. For the Rams, no runs, no hits, one runner left on base. Our final score in this game, Pioneers pull out a big win, scoring 4 in the top of the 7th and win this one 4-3. Let me give you the final box scores in this game for the Rams. 3 runs on 3 hits, 5 runners left on base. For the victorious Sandy Pioneers, 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 runners left on base. Pioneers now go to 6-4 in the Mount Hood Conference, 9-9 overall. Central Catholic Rams go to 4-6 in the league, 9-10 overall. 2 hits in the 7th inning were crucial for Sandy. Cal Green with a double that knocked in 2 runs, and Luke Hatton with a single that knocked in a couple of runs. That was the difference in the game. All right, got some people I want to thank. Of course, want to thank the athletic department at Central Catholic High School. Want to thank both head coaches, Matt Smallwood for Sandy and Justin Barkas for Central Catholic, who gave us a lot of help before the start of the game. My engineer, the ever mechanical Steve Roberts. Our producer tonight, Ryan Johnson. Want to remind you, we're Oregon Sports Beat. Go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have our calendars up. We have lots of activity coming up in May. I'm Dave Hall from the Sports Complex, the new Oregon Sports Complex in 6A Mount Hood Conference Baseball. Our final score, Sandy 4, Central Catholic 3. Good night, everybody.